Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. So it's Sunday and we got Sunday Sermon Live. 15-minute rule in effect. I don't know what's going on with my videos. I really don't. But it just seemed like something is different. Nonetheless, I'm going to remain consistent for at least a while anyway. But what I want to talk about here is reaping what you sow, karma, recompense. Here's the thing. I was just talking to the Most High, and I was thinking about all the women that be praying to Him to find a good man, right? And some of them already have one, and they ran them off. A lot of women need to reap. They need to reap the harvest of their behavior. That's just all it is to it. I don't care what Tony Gaskins say. Somebody, like I told somebody they had jokes, cause she gonna say all the good women over there with TG. Yeah, all right. But a lot of these women need to reap a harvest, especially the ones that have multiple shots. They gonna have no more women should get another shot. If they mess over a good guy, a guy that was trying to do right by them, then they should not get another chance, because it's only fair that all of these women that aren't bad like that, just praying for a good dude, praying for a man, praying to the Most High God for a man, should get their chance before a lot of these women. They divorce women, using the system to make men poor and to make men slaves just because they opened their eyes and woke up and didn't want to be with them no more, because them being with them was pure slavery and just wasn't right. A lot of these dudes forgive their woman for more than they forgive God. They ain't holding a grudge against the Most High over something, but they women done did all kind of stuff to them, said all kind of stuff, and they just letting her slide. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about that a little bit. Yeah, we making car videos. We're gonna be doing car videos. Even when I do get the studio going, I'm still gonna be doing car videos. I don't know where some of these dudes get off thinking that they could just determine everything, man. Are you that narcissistic? Are you that, you serious, man? That might be a mental block. When you think everybody's supposed to do everything the way you want them to do, that's mental. The way you think they should do it. I know a lot of stuff, but I also know that everybody ain't gonna do stuff the way I want. And it's only fair for them to do what they want and reap the consequences or whatever gonna happen. That's what we talking about. A lot of people don't believe, as much as they eat, they don't believe that you reap what you sow. I mean, it's farmers all across the world that done taught us that this is a truth. You sow the seeds, you water them, you cultivate them, and you reap the harvest. And this is why I say that a lot of these women, it's harvest time for y'all. It's harvest time. Like, I look at my own situation, I could have married anybody. Like, it wasn't like I was like just without women. I could have just picked one out of like right before I met her. Let me see. I'm counting here. While my eyes is on the road, I'm counting. So 1, 2, 3, 4. See, 4 strong. The rotation was 4 strong and 6 deep. Like 4 of them was strong, and then it was 2 more. So I could have picked out of them. Instead, I gave up all that. And I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Like, yeah, I did stuff in the past, man, being in the hood, living the street life, living life in general. And some of that stuff I reap for. But they need to reap too. Like, it almost, I was thinking one day, like, man, did I reap for how I was doing women? Because, man, let me see. Since I was married, I got in a horrible work accident. I got in, like, 2 car accidents. All type of stuff. Just plenty of stuff just happened. Just wasn't going right. You can't, I don't know, I'm not trying to blame nobody. But what I'm saying, the point I'm making in this video is it's time for them to leave. Like, these women, it's only fair and just for these women that had their chance to be at the back of the line with the Pookies and the Ray Rays, and the women who ain't had a chance, that ain't became 304s, they've been kind of holding out for a good guy, they should get the shot. Not these women. First of all, you ain't even supposed to be dealing with no rebellious divorce woman. If she didn't get divorced just because he just wanted to divorce her, you're not supposed to be dealing with them. And then we see single mothers, they kind of, like, not all of them, but a lot of them is getting judged. Like, dude, like with all of this on YouTube and stuff, it done became a whole lot harder for them to find. And some of them, a lot of women done let social media mess up their relationship. Like, a lot of relationships, if you look back when the problems escalated, it was probably when all this Facebook and all this social media came. I'm telling you. That's when women it made it a little easier for them to be sneaky. All this emails, social media, and they gotta reap. Just like if I was God, all the stuff I know that the guy might not even know, they gotta reap for that too. They gotta go to the back of the line, and these other women should get a chance because you reap what you sow. A lot of women done ran off a good man trying to be a man. Acting like you a man yourself. Trying to run a man. Trying to dictate to a man. They need to be in the back of the line. Pookies and Ray Rays. This gonna make them a side chick. If they was somebody's, any situation where the dude didn't cheat and he still ended up divorced, these women should be a side piece. They really, and my cousin, you should hear him talk about this. He always talked about how women be getting treated and gonna get treated. And how it is out here. How the streets is cold. They want to get back to them streets because a lot of them ain't really been out there, so they don't know how the streets is. Look, man, y'all dudes, let them go back to the streets and don't take them back when they find out how the streets is. Yeah, dude, hump on you, especially if he know you got some grip, you got a tight one. He gonna bust it open and then he ain't gonna want it no more. Once it open up, he ain't gonna want it no more. So all these women trying to go without sex, trying to get tight for some other dude, that's what's gonna happen to a lot of them. Yeah, dude, she gonna get to bragging about it. Well, I ain't had sex in such and such year. And that's gonna make him want it when he see how she is. And once he get used to it, he gonna move on. He gonna move on. These dudes be out here killing vaginas. Some dudes, they like hunters. They like lions hunting for the tight vag. And once they find it, they gonna kill that thing. They gonna move on to look for another one. And then these women gonna be online complaining, talking about men is dog and men ain't ish. No, you ain't ish. With your double standard. All that double standard, they gotta read. All that, you could do this, you could do that, you did this on the low, you got away with this, but then you was coming to him. What you doing? Who you looking at? Who you talking to? But you was doing way more than him. They gotta read. They gotta read. It's only right. The seeds you sow is the crop you reap. If you're a woman that you sabotage your relationship and you broke up your family, you don't deserve a family. You don't deserve another chance. All these women that want families, that ain't never even had a chance. Like, look how wild this dude drives. He probably angry over some chick. That's why these dudes be out here acting like this. Probably arguing with his wife. You don't drive through no parking lot like that. Who does that? That's one of my pet peeves too. People who be speeding through parking lots. They gotta reap. It's harvest time for a lot of y'all. I don't care how you look. It's harvest time. You done dogged a lot of dudes out. Good dudes. Dudes that wasn't even like that. It's harvest time. You gotta reap a harvest. The seed you sow, you gotta reap. And seeds are stuff that nobody knows that you did too. Nobody knows. You telling people like you ain't never cheated, but you actually have. You're a liar. You gotta reap for that. You gotta reap. The way it's supposed to work is this. You lie to somebody, somebody needs to lie to you. However many lies you told and the extent of them. And this is what we kind of talking about on Sunday sermon too. Y'all know I be giving y'all a minute. In the car. What up? In the car. Out talk me. No sound bites. Just me. My expressions. I'm my own sound bite right now, doggone it. Out talk me. Out preach me. See if I can turn this down and not freeze. It's harvest time. It's harvest time for a lot of guys. You talk down on dudes, You done talk down on dude. You done wish bad. Listen. You done gloated. It's harvest time. This is the way the whole universe works. A lot of these chicks been getting away with way too much. Way too much. Got instigating. Somebody need to instigate on you. You got these dudes fighting. Somebody need to come fight you. Somebody you can't whoop too. You instigating fights. You telling you got dude thinking the other dude soft and this, that, and the other. So now when he come around, he want to start something with him. Gotta reap. It's harvest time. All y'all dudes out here shooting at dudes, it's harvest time. We talking about it a little more. Your harvest gotta be you going to prison or whatever. You gotta reap. This is what the Messiah was trying to show Peter. He wasn't saying that it was wrong for Peter to stick up for him. He was teaching him about harvest time. It's time to reap. You've been helping people. It's harvest time. It's time for somebody to help you or something that you need to come your way. It's only fair. This is the way the universe is set up. The main premise that I'm coming from with this, though, is all these women getting all this child support and alimony. It's harvest time. When that money run out, you gonna have it rough. And he gonna have it good. Because the Most High knows why people get divorced. You can try to spin it any way you want. I can spin it any way I want. But at the end, the Most High knows why men and women get divorced. He knows every detail. He knows who wanted it. He knows who didn't. He knows why this person did this. He knows why this person did that. You can't fool him. So if you trying to pray to God, I'm finna show you something. I'm finna show y'all how to get y'all prayers answered. Come to him real. And come to him without guile. If you got guile, like you doing little shady stuff, that's going to hinder your prayers. You going to create a block. And that block can be anything. Like a lot of people, their finances has a block on it. And people who do witchcraft know, they know about blockages. This stuff is real, man. You gotta pray that stuff off you, man. And the Most High gotta get involved. Like a lot of people got blocks on their marriage for not having sex, being disrespectful, and then you try to pray to God while you disrespecting him. It ain't gonna work. As healings this held up, people could have been got healed. But you got blocks everywhere because you don't know how to treat people. You don't know how to resolve problems. But you always trying to pray. You must think the Most High is a simp. You must think he's soft or something. When I pray to God, I be knowing he know everything I done did, everything I done thought, everything I done said. And that's why, y'all don't realize, y'all talking about the blood of Jesus, all this, and I'm not